carnal, dice mi gente, la raza está abajo y tú estás indiferente. Prefieres cerrar los ojos, no vi nada. Estabas ocupado por andar en la tomada. Te gusta tirar el cruising todo el día, buscando a las mujeres como si el mundo acabaría. Pero no sabías que tú podías continuar tu educación para superarte en la vida. Hermano joven, levanta tu frente y siente el orgullo de ser un descendiente de los aztecas, los incas y los mayas. Ayúdame a pelear y vencer esta...
The spirit runs in our veins, from Dakota lands to Andes peaks. The ancestors remain. You talk like you grew wiser, but the knowledge never came from books. Came from survivors, American Indians, Michigan lines, Caribbean island riders, Central and South blood, walking tall like mountain tigers. They said the story fooled us, the history erased us, like the struggle overruled us. But deep inside you know the silence is a weakness. Schooled us, we carry centuries of wounds, and still the cosmos fueled us. We rose from the wreckage, crawled out from the dirt. Identity isn't born in comfort, it's born when people hurt. First Nations, Mexicans, Pueblos, original peoples of the earth. One indigenous storm, reborn from 1,000 echoes of birth. They called us broken, called us backward, called us gone, till they learn the sun can disappear, but always comes back at dawn. We're not defeated, we're the drum pulse in our heart. We're obsidian truths carved through winter, pitched and dark. Let them tell the world it was us who won it, but every ancestor whisper says they're lying, and they know it. Identity and polish, revolution isn't counterfeit. Freedom isn't gifted, it's the fire we ignite and transmit. They say it ended, but that's when the flame was born. Our homes grew stronger, our roots outgrew the storm. From the Arctic winds to deserts where the suns warm. The 500 nations woke up and now the land transformed. Now that we...
Antonio Díaz con su programa Mestizo Experience. Estamos en el mes de abril y como saben el programa es en bilingüe. This is Antonio Diaz with your program Mestizo Experience. We're in the month of April, and as you all, those that synchronize my program or check it out, know it's bilingual, so I go back and forth, and I'll be showing you through the program some videos on what I know, right? I mean, I already know these things that I'll be showing, and what's ongoing, what has been ongoing. It doesn't just start with Trump. It didn't just start in the 20th century or the 21st century. It's been going on since 1492, since Spain first arrived and brought all his symbolism, his culture, his religion, and imposed it, colonized our people, committed genocide on us, and created all the different nations that are, I guess, Hispanic and Latino and whatever. But before, all the people that were there were indigenous and had their own nations, their own boundaries, more or less a migratory people, right? Because unlike today's society, indigenous people, we actually live with nature. We don't So if there were hurricanes that were hitting the coastal areas, or if there are earthquakes or floods, or our people migrated north or south, whichever way was best to survive, where there was more game, where there was more potable water, all these things that nature actually supplies, or somehow whatever it's doing is changing. We would live with it. We weren't forced to stay within borders that these governments that grew out of this settlers invading, or whatever you want to call these people. They were they call it colonies. I don't know why, because basically they were just colonizing all the native people. They were creating colonies of themselves, whatever European nation they came from. So they call this the colonies, but colonization of our people, because it's not barren land. It was never barren land. People were always here. They like to talk about the modern Holocaust or genocide of the 1930s and 40s that Adolf Hitler created against the Jewish population and others, not just the Jews, but the Gypsies and other peoples around Europe that he was exterminating. That happened here when the Europeans got here. If it wasn't first by military force, it was by contact, by mere contact, because most of the European populations coming over here had different viruses and were used to different hygiene, right? Whatever they were bringing with them, where they used to throw all their feces and urine into the streets and their water and everything, and our people were not used to that. So millions upon millions of native people died simply by having a European breathe on them or be in physical contact. Once the Europeans found out that smallpox were killing and measles were killing millions of people and creating more land that they could use, they did bacterial warfare on our people.
They call us Hispanic. 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 Like the brand of the man who conquered us. Like the stamp burning his skin to mark ownership. A name whispered by Rome, reborn through Spain, made to bury the names we once had. Inca, Quiche, Maya, they call us Latino. A word born from the French tongue, made to rap by thousands of words into one easy label for the census and the screen. But there is no single rhythm, no single drum. We are the echoes of 1,000 tongues before a single word of Latin ever touched these sons. There is no such thing as Latino or Hispanic culture. There are many cultures, each inside each nation. We are many nations. Even Mexico has many ethnicities, many people. We are many fires. So how you going to lump over 20 nations as one? They just erase us to make control easier. To brand the original with one colonized name. Hispanic means property of Hispania. And last I checked, we ain't property no more. Latino means Latin rooted, but the Latin was the tongue of Rome, not of my home. We never needed empires to speak our truths. So who you with? The colonizer or the ancestor that bled for your existence? Mestizo, you got a choice. Wear the crown of the oppressed or the mask of the oppressor. Your blood remembers, your language was forced, but your soul that still speaks indigenous tongues, even in silence. This land ain't foreign. They drew the borders, but the rivers still remember our songs. Before America, before Latin, before New World, there was only the world, ours. They renamed us to erase us, called us foreigners on our own soil. But I know my lineage, and my blood don't lie. The U.S. use these labels like camouflage, made us think we immigrants instead of mirage. We not minorities, we majority displaced. Our pyramids buried under parking space. They say Latino pride, but pride in what lies? A French creation to pass the fire. We from lines of warriors, not colonies. From calendars of stone, not rolling policies. I got nays in my veins, obsidian in my eyes. Creation stories written in my skies. My last name's Spanish, but my soul now, who am Say my name in truth. Don't call me with the empire, call me. We are not Latino. We are not Latino. We are not Hispanic. We are the descendants of the first light. People of the maze, people of the sun, people of the maze, people of the sun. We are the 500 nations reborn, not subjects. I'm a language, but authors of existence. Big is this. Big is this. Say my name, it's true. Say my name. Say my name, ain't true. Say my name, ain't true. Say my name, it's true. Say my name, it's true.
Les estoy diciendo cómo llegaron los españoles y cómo llegaron los otros europeos que llamaban acá las tierras de las colonias, cuando la única cosa que estaban colonizando era nuestra gente, porque la tierra no estaba vacante, no estaba sin gente, ya tenía gente. Ya existían naciones aquí de gentes indígenas que pues cometieron el genocidio, empezando con cuando llegó Cristo Colón con los españoles, y luego cuando llegaron los anglosajones y los demás europeos, franceses y todos cometieron el holocausto, cometieron genocidio. Y les digo, están aquí, andábamos aquí en el concilio de la ciudad, y ayer les dije como estas fiestas que celebran aquí en San Antonio, o en Texas, pero aquí en San Antonio especialmente, porque aquí está el Álamo, ¿no? Que fue, como les digo yo, fue una misión porque los españoles y la Iglesia Católica estaba colonizando la gente indígena, donde yo tengo raíces de gente indígena. Nos hicieron a nuestros ancestros criar estas misiones, no construirlas. Y ahora aquí está, como le llaman el Álamo. Y ahí hubo una batalla en 1836, donde los güeros que traían sus esclavos fueron, pues, hubo guerra y los mataron los mexicanos. Pero los mexicanos eran los que venían liberando a los negros, a los africanos, que tenían los anglos, los güeros, los gringos, los blancos, tenían de esclavos. Ellos los tenían, y los mexicanos ya iban hecho leyes en contra de esclavitud, ¿no? Cuando la revolución de México en contra de España era sobre gentes indígenas que querían derechos humanos, sus derechos a la tierra, sus derechos otra vez como dueños de ellos mismos, porque lo estaban esclavizando. Solo que Vicente Guerrero, como les sigo diciendo aquí, Vicente Guerrero, que era zapoteco y africano, él fue el segundo presidente de México, y él borró la esclavitud, o por leyes, ¿no? Que todavía existían sistemas de encomiendas y el casta y todo esto en México, pero él empezó esto, que era que los gringos aquí querían seguir con esclavitud, aquí en el Álamo, y dicen que era aquí hay muchas estatuas y todo sobre ellos, como Daniel Boone y todo, digo, David Crockett y Travis y Jim Boo y todos esos, aquí tienen estatuas de ellos como que eran héroes, pero ellos querían mantener esclavitud. La República de Texas, en su constitución, crearon esta nación de la República de Texas para mantener esclavitud. México deshizo la esclavitud Y esto era México, esto aquí, este estado de Texas, era Texas Coahuila, no era Texas, era Texas Coahuila. Y el general Santa Anna vino a deslocar a todos los gringos que estaban todavía trayendo esclavos para acá. Él era el héroe. Los mexicanos que vinieron para acá eran los héroes, no los güeros. Ellos querían mantener esclavitud. Y les sigo yo diciendo aquí en la ciudad. Hoy mismo tuvimos ahí, porque todavía están trayendo, que viene siendo el ice, el hielo, ¿no? Que es de fuerza del aquí los Estados Unidos, que a la migra, ¿no? Que están arrestando a la gente, y nos están arrestando sobre el color de nuestra piel, o si hablamos español, o si hablamos, porque, como yo les sigo diciendo, a nosotros nos invadieron los españoles 300 años antes que los gringos se movieran para acá, para el sureste. Y solo que nosotros, la gente indígena, que somos indígenas, pero nos quitaron nuestra identidad los españoles antes que llegaran los anglos, que estaban peleando con los otros indígenas acá del norte. Pero seguimos siendo gente indígena.
Antes del nombre América, antes del hierro y la cruz, había pueblos que hablaban con la tierra y con la luz. No era un mundo vacío, era ciencia y corazón. La historia empezó aquí mismo, aunque el invasor no pida perdón. Sembramos tiempo en el cielo cuando el mundo no sabía contar. El cero nació en la selva, el maíz nos enseñó a pensar. Calendarios y medicina, ciudades frente al sol. No era mito ni leyenda, era pueblo, era voz. No fue descubrimiento, fue invasión. No fue silencio, fue opresión. Antes del mapa, antes de ti, había pueblos completos que no vas a entender. No éramos pasado, somos raíz, aunque nos llamen historia, seguimos aquí. Desde el barro del origen hasta el jaguar ancestral, desde la selva profunda hasta el águila solar, ciudades que eran mundos cuando Europa se partió, capitales que flotaban mientras el viejo mundo ardió. En la montaña aprendimos a vivir sin dominar, sin rueda y sin bestias, pero sabiendo gobernar. Caminos y comunidad, trabajo como misión. El poder no era conquista, era responsabilidad. No fue progreso, fue despojo. No fue fe, fue antojo. Antes del mapa, antes de ti, había pueblos completos que no vas a entender. No éramos pasado, somos raíz, aunque nos llamen historia, seguimos aquí. Hey. 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 Quemaron nombres, vendieron memoria, alzaron fronteras sobre nuestra historia. Nos dijeron atraso para robarnos la voz, civilización a balazos y la fe pa'l contrario. control, pero la tierra recuerda. La raíz no se rinde, aunque cambien las banderas, la herida no se extingue. Norte a sur somos la misma raíz, la misma herida que se niega a morir. De norte a sur nadie sobra aquí, Latinoamérica sigue y no va a pedir permiso para existir.
The city is going to celebrate Fiesta starting today, actually. And we were in city council, and where I'm bringing up history, that this used to be Mexico. This was a state of northern Mexico. It was Texas, Coahuila. And we were native people, except that the Spaniards colonized our indigenous ancestors 500 years ago, 300 years ago, 300 before the Anglos even arrived and invaded eastern coast, creating their 13 colonies. We were already being colonized by the Spaniards. We were already building these missions here. That somehow then they came over here, the Anglos that were invading and saying, yeah, we want to be Mexican citizens. And they were still bringing slaves when Vicente Guerrero, the second president of the Mexican Republic, abolished slavery. See, the Mexicans were the real heroes. That's why I say this narrative, this story that they create today, where they're having fiesta and celebrating the Battle of San Jacinto, because they're not, but they want to tie it in with the Alamo, right? Even though here at the Alamo, the Mexicans, after 15 days of waiting, it took like an hour to kill all the ones that they wanted to fight and the ones that wanted to run away. It didn't take very long. So the heroic battle and all this is a bunch of BS. It's not true. So it's a false narrative. It's a lie. The real heroes were the Mexicans, because they were the ones that were freeing slaves. The slaves that Santana freed, they all fled into Mexico. Even though after 1838, after the Anglos created the Republic of Texas, which was to maintain slavery, they brought them back. They sent in bounty hunters after, kind of like what ICE does now. But ICE does it here, running around all over the United States. It's only supposed to be 25 miles, right? Where the border agents are supposed to be working. But Trump's got them nationwide. And there any brown people, anybody they see that is not white, or that they can say racially profile as other than white, they can arrest you. Even if you're a U.S. citizen, hold you for 2 weeks or whatever. People don't know where you're at. Here in San Antonio, they're creating a detention center. And today, luckily, that our city council actually voted to enforce some sort of a change in the charter to have some fire protection, change the fire code, to be able to make sure that this facility or any detention center by ICE, by Trump, has to at least have enough protection that people won't be burned alive in there. They might be raped, they might be beaten up, they might be treated inhumanely. All that they can hide, but if the city can at least go in there and say, hey, let me check your alarm systems, your fire protection, at least to make sure that you or the people that you're holding in here won't be burned alive, his families, his kids, and all that you're grabbing because Trump is paying you, ICE agents, whoever you are, $50,000 or whatever, this bounty, like they used to do with the slaves that they used to run after they were freed by the Mexican army here in Texas, and they fled into Mexico and they were sent to recapture them. ICE does the same thing. They're bounty hunters. They're not even real police. But since it's the federal government, they can do all sorts of crimes. They don't even obey habeas corpus. They don't obey anything that's supposed to protect constitutional rights of anybody. But thanks to the city council today, 8-2, including the mayor, made it 9-2, that they can at least have a fire protection code change in the city charter for any future detention centers in San Antonio. Thank you. Lazo Kamati.
We were erased, but we're still standing here. 500 years and we're still sincere. They try to silence every tribe and every tongue, but we rise, our story's not undone. You feel the fire running deep in your veins, ancestors calling out your sacred name. From the deserts to the forests and beyond, we survived, our spirits still strong. They try to break us, but we're still alive. We carry pyramids and stories inside. Every pueblo, every village, every clan. Now's the time we rise and we stand. Rise up, indigenous nations. We're the heartbeat of creation. We're the children of the sun. We're the memory undone. We're the ones they feared would never be gone. To every generation, we're the seeds of restoration. We're the children of the corn, we're the sacred reborn. We're the light they feared on the day we were born. If they wanna know who we are, let them look at every rising star. We are Taino, Mexica, Lakota, Quechua, Yaqui, Mapuche, Maya, Arawak. We endure from Alaska down to Patagonia. Show we're not gone, we are millions and more. Lift your heart, lift your banner to the sky. Let them hear our battle cry. Rise up, lift your voice across the land. From the north down to the Yucatan. We are still here, we are still strong. This is our home, we've been here all along. Oh, rise up, let the world finally see. We're the roots no conqueror could defeat. Indigenous forever, indigenous and free. We rise up, we reclaim our destiny. It's not our fault they try to make us disappear. We kept our culture alive through fear, but now the world will hear our truth again. We are the first people of this land, amen. We rise for the elders, rise for the youth, rise for the ones who died speaking truth. We rise for the language, we rise for the songs. We rise because this land has been ours all along. We're the roots no conqueror could defeat. Indigenous forever, indigenous and free. Rise up, we reclaim our destiny. Rise as one, under the sun. Our nation stand, we rise.
¿Qué onda, carnal? Dice mi gente, la raza está abajo y tú estás indiferente. Prefieres cerrar los ojos, no vi nada. Estabas ocupado por andar en la tomada. Te gusta tirar el cruising todo el día, buscando a las mujeres como si el mundo acabaría. Pero no sabías que tú podías continuar tu educación para superarte en la vida. Hermano joven, levanta tu frente y siente el orgullo de ser un descendiente de los aztecas, los incas y los mayas. Ayúdame a pelear y vencer.